Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. With temperatures rising in the capital, the opposition is feeling the heat. It's a race now to put together a united front ahead of the 2024 elections. Well, there's a new attempt every single day. And how long are we going to see these attempts? Well, we don't know, because May 2024 is still a while away. But the question many people are asking is, can a photo op hide the cracks in the ties? Can a smile for the cameras dissolve the visceral hatred between the opposition parties and their competition? And can the Hum Saath Saath Hain raga in front of cameras really unite them in letter and spirit? Well, that only time will tell. But I can tell you that Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar has hit the accelerator when it comes to uniting the opposition. He's on a mission to stitch an alliance to put up a formidable front in order to take on brand Modi. Yesterday, soon after landing in the capital, he straight away went to meet RJD Supremo Lalu Prasad Yadav, and today, along with Tejashwi Yadav, he got down to business with Mallikarjun Kharge and Rahul Gandhi. Listen in to what they had to say after their प्री-पोल हट।
हम सभी ने मिलकर तय किया कि सभी पार्टियों को एकजुट करना और एक होकर आगे जो चुनाव आएंगे उस चुनाव में एकजुट दिखाकर लड़ना।
अधिक से अधिक पार्टियों को पूरे देश में एकजुट करने का प्रयास करना, और उसके लिए हम लोग अपना कोशिश करेंगे। सब लोग एग्री करेंगे, वो सब लोग बैठेंगे और एक साथ हम लोग आगे का काम करेंगे, मिलकर के चलेंगे। ये बात तय हो गई है।
ये एक प्रोसेस है और ऑपोजिशन का जो देश के लिए विजन है उसको हम डेवलप करेंगे, और जितनी भी पार्टियां हमारे साथ चलेंगी उनको हम सबको एक साथ लेकर जो देश में आइडियोलॉजिकल लड़ाई चल रही है, विचारधारा की लड़ाई चल रही है, उसको लड़ेंगे।
But hours later, another meeting took place at Kejriwal's residence, and guess who was missing? Obviously, Rahul Gandhi and team. Listen in to Kejriwal after his meeting with Nitish Kumar.
इसलिए बहुत ज़रूरी है कि सभी विपक्ष और सारा देश एक साथ आके इकट्ठा होके और केंद्र के अंदर सरकार बदले, और ऐसी सरकार आनी चाहिए जो कि इस देश को विकास दे सके और इस देश के लोगों को उनकी समस्याओं से मुक्ति दे सके।
But is it really the case? Well, let me decode for you how the mission to unite opposition is really an uphill task. In Maharashtra, Congress's own allies have isolated Rahul Gandhi on the Savarkar issue. At least the Shiv Sena Uddhav Thackeray group doesn't agree with it. On the issue of Adani and EVMs and the Prime Minister's degree, well, the Mahavikas Aghadi is again not together because Sharad Pawar has displayed and spoken about his differences. Ajit Pawar has also met Eknath Shinde, Maharashtra Chief Minister, who's made this government with the Mr. Fadnavis. So both Shinde and Fadnavis in a huddle with Ajit Pawar. He earlier crushed the opposition's EVM bogey with his statement that EVMs cannot be manipulated. And we all know what Sharad Pawar had to say about the degree attack on the Prime Minister by the Aam Aadmi Party. So, look at all the divisions that are there within. Cut to New Delhi as the Congress tried to tread cautiously on the issue of Sisodia's arrest, but its senior leader Ajay Maken had come out all guns blazing, saying that AAP is using corruption money to weaken the Congress. Now that is between the Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party. Also, the fact is that down south, it is another complete confusion with Mamta Banerjee standing with KCR and DMK's MK Stalin, but clearly saying that Rahul Gandhi is not a leader, she can hitch on her bandwagon too. On the other side, when DMK calls for a meeting, there are parties like YSR, Congress and BJP that are missing from that alliance. In Telangana, the Congress and KCR at loggerheads apart from one-time solidarity expressed by KCR after Rahul Gandhi was disqualified. So, it's time for the BJP to say that photo ops have happened in the past. Even this time, the photo op will not work. Listen in.
It is so ironical that those who can't unite various factions of their party are trying to unite various parties for 2024. First, they must unite Ashok Gehlot with Sachin Pilot. They must unite DK Shivkumar with Siddaramaiah. Anyhow, this entire alliance is an alliance of contradiction, alliance of convenience, and an alliance of corruption. The only common agenda is that they are united in corruption, united in commission, united in politics of division, and united in politics of ambition for position.
भ्रष्टाचार के दलदल में डूबे कुछ दल जब एक जगह इकट्ठे होते हैं तो महाठगबंधन बनता है। भ्रष्टाचार छिपता नहीं है। लोग इनकी नीतियों को जानते हैं कि ना इनके पास कोई नीतियां हैं, ना नेतृत्व है, ना ही साफ नीयत है। और 2014 में 2019 में बहुत प्रयास इन्होंने किए, यही ठगबंधन बना था। 2017 में 2022 में उत्तर प्रदेश में भी महाठगबंधन बना था, नहीं हो पाया कुछ। दूसरी और तुलना किससे है, मुकाबला किससे? नरेंद्र मोदी जी से।
So the question on the Newshour tonight that we are asking, will this picture perfect click with the public at large? That's the question, and that's the debate coming up on the other side.
You're watching the Newshour at 9. Debate number 1 on Times Now. Super Prime Time.
Joining the debate tonight, Gaurav Bhatia, national spokesperson of the BJP, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, Dr. Sunil Singh, spokesperson of the JDU, Karthik Reddy, spokesperson of the BRS, Abbas Haider, spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. But my first question goes to Dr. Sanjay Jha, suspended Congress leader. Dr. Sanjay Jha, photo op after photo op. Is that going to be enough to seal together an alliance of opposition parties when the sur is alag, the tal is alag, and even the rags that they are singing are all different?
Navika, I'm going to put my neck out on your show today and tell you upfront that India will see a new Prime Minister in 2024. The BJP is trying very hard to manufacture the spin. You know, there is no alternative to Modi. The BJP has already sealed 2024. You heard Mr. Modi say that the other day. And, you know, today when I heard Anurag Thakur and a couple of other people talk about corruption, I said, you know, no wonder people think all of us politicians are thick-skinned. At a time when Gautam Adani's relationship with Prime Minister Modi has now become of legend and it will become a case study practically in all business schools, the Bhrashtachar Janata Party of India has the audacity to lecture the opposition in terms of how they should stop their gravy train. The simple answer is this. Politics is fluid, Navika. You know it and I do. We have both been in politics for a long time. You have covered the media side. And I can tell you the ground is shifting. And in my opinion, the first manifestation of the BJP's gradual and soon an accelerating collapse is to be Karnataka. Karnataka, I believe, is the state that the Congress must win, because it will inspire and galvanize not just the Congress cadres, but the entire opposition into believing that despite muscle, money, agencies, Narendra Modi campaigning, etc., they are going to have egg on their face. And I think, therefore, if you ask me about the future of the opposition, there is a change here as well. Please do not treat this as a photo op. I'm telling you, Navika, end of day in politics, we want to be in the media. All of us in politics know the importance of reaching out to the people, and the media is the most, popular platform for doing so. The opposition will call it the BJP will call it optics, but the people of India can see there is an Arvind Kejriwal, there is a Rahul Gandhi, there is, obviously the leaders from Bihar, Nitish ji, Tejashwi ji, etc. I mean, the message going out is people are working hard because the issues are so fundamental.
All right. all right, great that you are talking about a new case study, a new management study on Modi, Adani. You live in Bombay, hop across, go and speak to Mr. Sharad Pawar, lives there, and he made his views on that entire issue very, very clear to the world. People are watching that also, and that, by the way, was also through the media. And it was a photo op, and it was not just a photo op, there was also sound and fury in the statements that he made and several others that he's made. So Gaurav Bhatia, what does that signify? Is the Congress hoping against hope, or does it really have a chance to get into the engine mode with the rest of the wagons behind it, with all the political parties who are lining up?
Yeah, Sanjay Bhai is not the official spokesperson of the Congress party, yet he is more optimistic than the Congress spokespersons who come on various other channels, Navika, because probably they can't face an anchor like you. And when we ask them, Navika, how many seats will the Congress get in the 2024 elections? Do you know what they say? We know that the BJP will not form the government. This is the difference. They don't speak about the Congress. But Sanjay Bhai is always known for his courage. He comes out, he sticks his neck out. Just save your neck, because I would tell you, people of India would not even want Congress to be the single largest party in the opposition. They did not get the LOP status this time. Next time they might not even reach the double-digit figure. And so much so, I must say this, Bharatiya Janata Party, and as the national spokesperson of the Bharatiya Janata Party, people of India will bless Shri Narendra Modi ji again. The Bharatiya Janata Party will form the government, and there will be a historic victory, and we'll get more than 350 seats. 350 seats plus. This is the confidence, because we know that we have worked hard and we have won the confidence of the people of India. Now, I want to also spell out the contradictions, and these contradictions will show that all these political parties, Navika, have come together not to serve the people of the country, but they only want to grab the chair of the Prime Minister, which would elude them because people do not have faith in them. First, contradiction. CBI ED is targeting political leaders like Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. But when the CBI ED arrests Manish Sisodia, Congress party welcomes it. So is CBI ED doing his job well or not? There is contradiction number one. Two, the JDU that today comes together to form an alliance asked for a CBI probe. JDU asked for a CBI probe in the land for job scam. Today, they've taken a U-turn. So, corruption again is a tool of convenience for them. They can take U-turns. Now, Congress party in West Bengal, Rahul Gandhi's statement, Navika, had said that Mamata Banerjee is very corrupt. Today, what is their stand? Last but not the least, Arvind Kejriwal today is a new avatar, because he was the one who said that RJD is most corrupt and Lalu Yadav and his family are the most corrupt family in India. Now today, Arvind Kejriwal, compromising with his ideology, is ready to join hands with them. This is one side. The second side, we have Shri Narendra Modi ji, a leader who's matchless, and all these parties are coming together because there is an admission of sorts. They know that alone, on their own strength, they can't take the might, the charisma, the dedication of Shri Narendra Modi ji. Therefore, they are coming together. I challenge Sanjay Jha on Times Now to tell me the number. What would the number of seats that the Congress party will win in the next elections? Can you tell me? Why don't you name Rahul Gandhi as the leader of the opposition? Parties all put together, it is a Maha Thakbandan, Navika.
Well,
Sanjay
Jha, since you're sticking your neck out, stick it all the way and tell us how many seats will the Congress get.
Okay, now let me answer it very quickly, Navika. The lies of Gaurav. He talks about the alliance of...
नहीं आप छोड़ो ना, वो तो छोड़ो, आप seats बताओ. Tell us the seats.
Okay, I don't read the EVM, so I'm not going to predict seats like him. But my simple answer is this, Navika, the BJP will be sitting The BJP will be below 200 seats is my
आप
promise.
अपना बताओ ना बॉस.
तो
You
आप
tell me
देख लो
about the
तो
Congress party.
अपनी सीटें बताओ ना.
Congress will get
350 से ऊपर है. हम बता रहे हैं, आप कितनी बोल रहे हैं बताइए. 10
संजय झा, कांग्रेस, how many will Congress get?
13
मैं
14
बता तो रहा हूँ, जरा सुनिए तो.
15 में डील डन करो.
मत यार मेरे भाई.
5 सीटें ज्यादा दे देता हूँ.
क्यों, मुझे बोलने दो.
अरे
सबसे पहले तो
नहीं,
आप-
अरे नहीं, बौखलाए तो राहुल गांधी है. शरद
मुझे
पवार
बोलने
ने
तो
अभी
दो.
उन्हें कहा है.
अच्छा, सीट.
आप
जेपीसी मत मांगो.
Dr. Sanjay Jha,
अरे
number
15
of
सीटों में
seats.
डन करो.
It's,
नक्की.
you know,
नक्की करो,
it's that
15 सीट.
multiple choice
answer?
question where you can only use one number. That's the only answer I'm taking
15
right
seaten.
now.
Done,
So,
done.
what is the number for the Congress that you are putting?
I think the Congress party will win nothing short of 125 Lok Sabha seats. And that's the minimum.
Okay.
125
125 Lok Sabha seats for the
Navika,
Congress
just one
party.
point.
Okay,
Just
that
one
is
point.
Navika, can I
that
quickly
is
answer that?
that is
Quickly
three.
answer that.
That is
Quickly.
almost and a half times what they have
Yeah,
already.
just one point, Navika, just
Okay,
15
fair
seconds.
point. I'm
Let me
coming to you,
quickly
Dr.
answer.
Sanjay Jha.
Okay, just
20
Dr.
seconds.
Sanjay Jha,
Forget it.
I have to get the unity together in the
quickly.
next 25 minutes, sir. I have to get them all united. Please give me time. So, let me ask Mr. Karthik Reddy of the BRS. Mr. Karthik Reddy, are you with this alliance in Delhi today? Nitish Kumar,
Good evening,
Tejashwi Yadav, Rahul Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge, and then Nitish Kumar and Tejashwi Yadav with Kejriwal minus Congress. Which of these two alliances are you with?
Hello, Navika ji.
Hi.
We made it kind of clear many a times before that we will not get into an alliance divide of ideology and divide of agenda. If I can give you a good example, we find multiple cracks in the Mahavikas Aghadi in Maharashtra today because we all can see those parties have come together from different ideology with no agenda, and that is very obvious. When an alliance is stitched together on convenience, it would not stand the test of time. We want to, if ever, get into an alliance. We want to give India a progressive, stable government, not have cracks in our alliance, and let the people of this country go back and choose any other alliance other than ours. See, Navika ji, you should also understand the history of KCR Garu. Before BRS, we were TRS. And KCR Garu had a history of letting go power multiple times in the pursuit of Telangana state. And we are not in the business of power. We want to have a stable India, a progressive India, and we want to get into an alliance which suits our ideology, which suits the agenda that our party sets, and we do not want to get in alliance only for power.
So I want to ask you, Nitish Kumar, Congress Party, RJD, is it an ideological alliance?
Of course it is.
Now that you should ask the people of Bihar in coming elections.
I'm asking you
Navika ji.
because today you have to decide. So I'm asking you, आपको लगता है these are the people who carry an ideology that is suitable to you? Yes or no?
No, these parties are ideologically compatible, Navika.
I'm
Suitable
asking.
to me.
I'm asking Karthik Reddy.
I am from Telangana, Navika ji. I believe, if there is an alliance which we have to come together with RJD, with Nitish Kumar and also with Congress. Let me tell you, Congress is the biggest opposition party. We fight on the ground. So for us to come together with Congress, it should be a very, very big earth-shattering political development.
Well. So ये तो alliance में first crack. Okay. Sunil Singh, Mr. Sunil Singh, I want to ask you what is the ideology of this alliance that Mr. Nitish Kumar is trying to stitch together? Because it was very obvious that the Congress was not part of the alliance overtures to Mr. Kejriwal. So is there a separate alliance with Kejriwal, a separate one with Congress party? What are the workings of this opposition unity that Mr. Nitish Kumar is trying to do?
Navika, in democracy, in socio-political life, we are driven by people's aspiration. and people's aspiration is of a Bhajpa Mukt Bharat because they are fed up of BJP misrule. So we have shown the way from Bihar as a Bihar formula where we gathered opposition unity and we ousted BJP out of power. From that time onwards, Honorable Nitish Kumar has said that being not a presidential candidate, but he would act as a fulcrum of opposition unity and will see to it that BJP is ousted out of power in 2024 with that same Bihar formula. And with that purpose, he had made visits to Delhi, and all with a constructive and a positive note. This time also, like all people are fed up with BJP misrule, the opposition wants unity. There are some hiccups, but that will go with the course of time, because the bigger thing is that constitution has to be saved, democracy has to be saved. For that bigger thing, the opposition is like a family, that in family you have disputes, but when a bigger threat comes to the family, the whole family unites.
Okay.
So whether
पर आपकी फैमिली है कौन सी? आपकी फैमिली है कौन सी? आपकी तो बीजेपी सबसे लंबी टाइम तक फैमिली थी, अब उनको तो आपने छोड़ दिया.
सुनील सिंह सर,
नहीं, I told you ना कि we are driven by people's aspirations. So people want BJP मुक्त भारत because of central misrule.
कोई फैमिली नहीं.
देखिए, if you talk about Paltu Ram, I can call.
I have a question for Dr.
नहीं, if you talk about Paltu Ram, I will talk about Feku Baba. Feku Baba is worse than Paltu Ram. Paltu Ram is with some ideology. Feku Baba is just faking for more reasons. So these kind of rhetorics, these kind of.
डॉक्टर जी एक सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ, डॉक्टर सुनील सिंह जी. नहीं, कोई रिटोरिक नहीं है, एक सवाल है मेरा, आप उत्तर दीजिए, पूरा भारत देखेगा. ये एक ट्वीट है 27th of September 2021. I am reading it out for the viewers. जनता दल यूनाइटेड सेड, नेता प्रतिपक्ष को यह बताना चाहिए कि जिस लालूवाद विचारधारा से आप आते हैं, उसी विचारधारा ने बिहार के तमाम किसानों के साथ छल किया. जमीन दो, नौकरी लो के नाम पर जमीन लिखवा ली गई और उसमें चरवाहा विद्यालय खोलकर महापाप किया. जांच हो. ये बताइए, ये ट्वीट अभी आप मानते हैं सही है या गलत है? बस इतना बताइए. धन्यवाद.
गौरव भाटिया जी, आप तो पेशे से वकील हैं, लेकिन मेरा मुजरिम की तरह आप कोर्ट मार्शल न करें. देखिए,
मैं वकील हूं, मेरी डिग्री मत देखिए आप.
राजनीति में अलग अलग दौर होता है.
अकाउंट है, उसके वेरीफाइड से एक ट्वीट है.
मेरे मुझे बोलने दे.
अच्छा,
मुझे बोलने दे.
भ्रष्टाचार को कहते आ जाओ.
गौरव जी, मुझे वाक्य को,
आपने मेरे सवाल का उत्तर नहीं दिया. मतलब आपकी चारा खाने लगे.
आप बोलने देंगे नहीं,
वहां की
आप बोलने देंगे नहीं तो कैसे काम चलेगा?
आप कैसी बात कर रहे हैं? मैंने कहा
यही बात, यही तरीका है. बीजेपी जो है विपक्षी लोगों को बोलने नहीं देती है, पार्लियामेंट में नहीं बोलने देती है, सड़क पे नहीं बोलने देती है. यहाँ तक कि अगर लोक गायिका अगर गाना गाती है तो उस पर भी एफआईआर करती है. आप बोलने नहीं देते हैं, न सुनते नहीं है. आप
भैंस उठाएगी तो गाना नहीं गाएगी.
बोलने नहीं देंगे.
भैंस कहाँ है? आप जान रहे हैं, जिसका चारा लालू जी खा गए.
आप सत्ता से जाएं क्योंकि आप विपक्ष की आवाज दबाते हैं, आप जनता की आवाज दबाते हैं, आप लोक गायिका के गाने का आवाज दबाते हैं. एक गाना क्या गा दी, उस पर आप एफआईआर कर दिए. थोड़ी सहिष्णुता रखिए. Have some tolerance and just listen to me.
Okay, all right. Allow me to come in. Allow me to come in, gentlemen.
Listen, how can I say things?
Allow me to come in, gentlemen. Dr. Anand Ranganathan. Dr. Anand Ranganathan, सावरकर पर उद्धव ठाकरे और राहुल गांधी की कांग्रेस बिछड़ गए. अडानी मामले पर शरद पवार और कांग्रेस पार्टी बिछड़ गए. अब अजीत पवार मीटिंग विद एकनाथ शिंदे एंड Mr. Devendra Fadnavis. BRS spokesperson here has said they are not going with these guys and definitely not with the Congress. Mamata Banerjee not being seen anywhere with the Congress party and this alliance. Kejriwal met Nitish Kumar alone, not with the Congress. Can you explain to the people of this country what's going on and who's part of which family?
Good evening, Navika. Look, as far as my good friend Sanjay Jha's predictions are concerned, it might be that we may not have Modi as the next Prime Minister. It might be that the Congress may get 125 seats, as he says. But one thing will remain constant, that Sanjay Jha would remain suspended. It's been already 4 years
ही स्टिल सस्पेंडेड। इतना तो त्रिशंकु भी सस्पेंडेड नहीं थे भाई। तो मेरी राहुल गांधी जी से विनती है कि प्लीज संजय झा जी को अनसस्पेंड करें। बट नाविका, लुक, आई विल टेल यू व्हाट द डिफरेंस इज। दिस इज व्हाट पीपल हु अपोज मोदी डोंट गेट। द ऑपोजिशन इज टॉकिंग ऑफ सावरकर एंड अदानी. Modi is talking of sadak and amdani, pre-housing, Vande Bharat trains. How do the voters make a call in any election, Navika? Of course, one may say that it is based on caste, religion, ethnicity, or personality of the candidate. There is truth to that, of course. But a rational voter would always go by performance. And for that, there are indicators. Let us take 3 heavily anti-incumbent BJP states. One large, one medium, and one small, and see how BJP fared in the recent elections. Large state, UP, landslide. Medium state, Gujarat, landslide. Small state, Tripura, landslide. Why is this happening? Look at Tripura. In 9 years, BJP vote share increased from 1% to 40%. Why? Because tap water connections increased from 3% to 56% households. Because Ayushman Bharat increased from 1% to 60% families. And look at Congress in these 3 states, near total wipeout. Modi is delivering on his promises. Rahul is going back on his promises, like promising the 3 farm reforms and CA, and then probably doing a U-turn. 2014 win was a different kettle of fish for Modi because he was the contender, not the incumbent. 2019 was therefore his real test, and he fared even better. People forget that Modi won 2019 by beating anti-incumbency, and he didn't do it with empty rhetoric. He did it through the success of his flagship schemes: Ujjwala, toilet construction, electrification, Jan Dhan. 2024 is not going to be any different. He has a year to go. By 2024, he has promised every Indian will have health insurance, every Indian will have tap water, every Indian will have a house. These are his flagship schemes for 2024. They are formidable, Navika. Can the opposition beat this? Just 30 seconds. And we only have to see, just 30 seconds, Navika. We only have to see how the non-BJP states are faring. Forget Congress rule state. Look at Bengal. It promised Modi's Jal Jeevan scheme like it opposed Ayushman Bharat and began its own Jal Swapno scheme. 2 years went by. Not even 10% was completed per year. This is at the back of a 2013 water promise scheme with the help of JICA. That scheme, supposed to have been completed in 2 years, hasn't yet been completed. And I'm not even talking of the magic Nitin Gadkari is doing with rural and urban infra. India has added the same length of rural roads and half the length of national highways in the last 8 years, Navika, that India had in 60 years before that. All these developments will make Modi a formidable opponent. Just 5 seconds. Modi को हराना है तो मोदी जैसा बनना है.
Well, I'm coming to you, Dr. Jha, but let me get in Abbas Haider. Abbas Haider, you know, the fact that Anand Ranganathan has put out all those numbers is true. Calm bhi hai, and above and beyond what he said, you know, look at the way India has gone. It's not just that a Ram Mandir is being made. It's not just about the Mahakal corridor. It's not just about the Kashi Vishwanath corridor. There are highways that are being made. There are airports that are being made. There are trains that are being launched. There are tracks that are being repaired. There is a lot of IT and telecom improvement. Of course, we haven't arrived and we haven't resolved 100% of the people's issues. Of course not. But the fact is that he's done more in the time period that he's been there than other governments have done. And that, along with just the credibility of the man, his connection with the masses, is that going to be replaced with this motley crowd of different ideologically aligned and thinking parties? That is the question people are going to ask you.
Navika ji, let me tell you one thing. India's employment rate is 38%, while the global employment rate is 58%. Even China's employment rate, whose population is more than us, is 63%. Now, if you'll talk about foreign it has increased 8.2% in just 1 year. It has reached $62,000 crore. If you, the Honorable Prime Minister promised to give Pakka Makan to every citizen by the end of 2022. Has everybody got a Pakka Makan yet? No. So he has just made false promises throughout his tenure, and this is one of the reasons why 23 allies of NDA has left NDA, including JDU, including Akali Dal, including TDP, including many other parties. So actually, first, now I'll come to Samajwadi Party. Samajwadi Party is focused in Uttar Pradesh, and in Uttar Pradesh, Bharatiya Janata Party's vote share has gone down from 50% to 40% in just 3 years between 2019 and 2022. And another dent in the vote share of Bharatiya Janata Party in Uttar Pradesh, which we are committed to bring, and even the people of Uttar Pradesh, the voter of Uttar Pradesh, they want it. BJP is going to come in single digit in Lok Sabha seats in Uttar Pradesh. This is going to happen after 1 year. I'm telling you, amid many uncertainties, one thing is certain, that people of the country want Bharatiya Janata Party out of power, Narendra Modi out of power. This is certain.
Well
this
said.
I can assure you.
Well said, Abbas Haider. But you said the same thing last year when Uttar Pradesh elections happened, and what happened? What happened? You saw and we saw.
But
can I respond?
Our vote percentage increased 1.5 times.
Great, but you didn't get the state, my friend. Is percentage is your? Are you going to see your report card as a standalone, or are you going to compare it with whether it brings you a victory or not? You can keep performing well, but if you don't make it to the merit list, my friend, you're going to sit at home. And Gaurav Bhatia, that is the question. But Gaurav Bhatia, the one question that I want to ask you, 1 minute, Abbas Haider, 1 minute. One question that I want to ask you, Gaurav Bhatia, is you do take on the Congress very well, but you can't take on regional parties that well in most states. And isn't that going to be a challenge for the BJP in coming months?
Navika, if factually your question is right, tell me that how did we get 303 seats in the last Lok Sabha and 282 in the previous Lok Sabha elections? That itself shows that we can take on anybody if they will try to hurt the national sentiment, if they will try to do anything against national interest. But one by one I will take on all of the parties that have spoken, starting with the Samajwadi Party. समाजवादी पार्टी कह रही थी पक्के मकान कितने बनाए हैं 3 करोड़. आई एम गिविंग यू द नंबर, प्लीज डू योर होमवर्क. आजम खां की भैंसे ढूंढने पुलिस नहीं गई है, सरकारी बंगले से 200 रुपए की टोटी नहीं चुराई है, किसी एक्ट्रेस का अंडरवेयर का कलर नहीं बताते हैं.
आप क्या हैं? आप तो स्पोक्स पर्सन हैं. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट द प्राइम मिनिस्टर.
Navika, you'll have to ask him to be quiet.
I'm talking to the Prime Minister. He has promised.
Ask him
to be
quiet.
Okay, Abbas Haider. He's responding to you. Listen to the response. I'll give you time to rebut.
विदेश से काला धन तो खैर नहीं आया, वो तो 50% बढ़ गया स्विस बैंक में पैसा.
शांत करा लीजिए.
Okay.
अच्छा, this kind of
make your point, Gaurav Bhatia. Make your point, Gaurav Bhatia.
It is very rude on his part. Please, thank you. So I just want to tell the SP spokesperson that first introspect, किसी नेत्री के अंडरवेयर का कलर बताना, 200 रुपए की टोटी सरकारी बंगले से चुराना, और उसके बाद जो है इस तरह के 5.5 मुख्यमंत्री का आधा मुख्यमंत्री बन जाना. I will tell you certain numbers and dwell upon them. 2017, please be quiet. Navika, please.
No,
tell that to Azam Khan.
No, you're not supposed
tell
to
that to
make
Azam
such
Khan and Akhilesh Yadav,
television.
not to me, please. Navika, this is not done.
No,
I
you're
protest.
not supposed to
Please
make
ask
such
him to be
statements.
quiet.
I can also tell you. I can also tell you.
So ask him to be quiet.
Okay.
I can tell you.
One at a time. One at a time. Abbas Haider, one at a time. I will give you time to rebut. 30 seconds more to you, Gaurav Bhatia. Make your point. Complete your point.
No, I need more than that, and I request.
Okay, 45
I need to respond
seconds.
to the BRS spokesperson as well, and to the Samajwadi Party. Yes, 1 minute at least. Thank you. So 2017 Uttar Pradesh election, Samajwadi Party. You remember? UP के लड़के क्या हुआ था? 47 seats for the Samajwadi Party, 7 seats for the Congress. अकेले में फिर से दम नहीं था। अगर नहीं है दम तो क्यों भैया, क्यों लड़ते हो? 2019 joined hands with the BSP, Mayawati. What happened? 10 seats for Mayawati from 0. SP remained at 5. अब क्या कर रहे हैं? 2022 के इलेक्शंस हुए, 300 सीटें, ये देखिए अखिलेश यादव, मुंगेरी लाल ऑफ मॉडर्न पॉलिटिक्स, 300 सीटें आ रही थी, 300 से कम नहीं। सीटें कितनी आई? सरकार बनी बीजेपी की। This will give you enough data to dwell upon, and it is only because of your appeasement politics that you have been rejected. Now coming to the BRS और आप क्यों साथ में आई नाविका जी, मैं बताऊं, जिसको शराब का ग्लास जोड़े उसको उसका गुरूर केवल जनता तोड़े। BRS and Aam Aadmi Party came together because they are totally corrupt, and both of them are involved in the excise scam. And now when that is getting exposed, they feel by coming together, all the corrupt people can pressurize.
Well, that still has to be proved in the court of law, but Karthik Reddy wants to respond to you. Karthik Reddy.
Complete myself. No. He can wait for 15 seconds.
I just have 1 minute on the show. 1 minute on the show. Gaurav Bhatia, I will have to take responses.
Navika, you should let me respond. He has directly asked me.
Supreme Court. What happened? Yes, please do.
Okay, Karthik.
You have to let me respond.
Karthik Reddy and then Abbas.
You have to let me respond, please.
Yes.
Gautam, Navika ji, see, whenever the opposition comes together, BJP harps to the volume through the roofs, kind of says, देखिए opposition पूरा ये मुद्दे पे आती है कि liquor gate पे हो या कौन से भी corruption मुद्दे पे हो. Whenever the opposition doesn't come together, and then the BJP says, see, the opposition can never come together. And coming to the point where Gaurav was giving us convenient numbers of 303 when you asked him, how is that your strike rate is so bad when it comes to your... Please, Gaurav. No, it did not. Our petition is still alive. Why don't you tell the country that? Why don't you tell them that? See, Gaurav, your strike rate is a missile coming to the regional parties. When 303 seats of yours, your strike rate against the Congress party was 95%. When it comes to the strike rate against the regional parties, it is an abyssal 30%. Out of the 303 seats, the direct competitor for you with the Congress party was at 250 seats. The other 50 seats was against the regional parties.
All right. Abbas Haider, 30 seconds to you. 30 seconds.
I can see how nervous Gaurav Bhatia and BJP is, because they only stoop to such level when they are nervous. Actually, they don't have anything to say, basically. So, if you can see the strike rate, I totally agree with my friend from BRS. Actually, you could see Bharatiya Janata Party strike rate in the states like Kerala, Tamil Nadu.
आप तो confident हैं.
नहीं, हम कह रहे हैं हम बड़े हैं. यूपी की जनता ने 10% वोट आपका घटाया है.
भैया आप बहुत बड़े हैं.
आपने सरकार कैसे बनाई है हम सबको पता है.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are fervent attempts that are being made to try and cobble together an alliance of opposition parties. Every now and then, one alliance attempt, and then two more dissonant voices that just crop up. Which side will actually be able to challenge and get the vote of the people remains to be seen. But when you look at the complete contradictions in the ideologies and in the positions that various political parties have, clearly a coalition of a motley group of all of these parties from north to south, from east to west, seems to be something that will have its own pressures, which the coalition will have from within because of their own positions. Will they survive over the next 12 months ahead of the elections of 2024? We'll have to wait and watch. But much ahead of those elections, as I thank the panelists joining me on Debate 1, there is